Good evening, I'm Speaker Duncan from Northern Michigan Assembly of Reason. In this video I'm going to talk about the burden of proof. You see, atheism is not the belief that there are no gods, it is the disbelief in gods.
Cop out, there is a cop out.
Hey Shappy, what do you mean by a cop-out?
I asked my pastor about this and he said, you say atheism is not the belief that there are no gods because you can't prove God doesn't exist.
That's right, I can't.
Ha! That's because God is real. Jesus loves me, this I know for the
Alright. See Shappy, I can't prove Yahweh doesn't exist, but that doesn't give any credence to the claim. You can't prove that any undetectable thing doesn't exist because without detection, no premise has a root in evident gnosis. It's one of these weird philosophical problems. If somebody claims something's undetectable or that it exists outside of human perception or whatever, there's no way to prove them wrong. Well, here's your problem. Every religion on earth, at least every modern religion or every religion that's survived till today and has managed to spread around and become a strong religion, has some undetectable elements to it. No even semi-rational person believes everything that's claimed to be undetectable, Shappy. Not even you. Like, let's say I claimed that there were an undetectable elephant in the room.
An undetectable elephant?
Well, it doesn't have to be an undetectable elephant. I mean, what if I claimed I had an undetectable third arm or that I had an undetectable monkey growing out of my butt? I mean, would you believe me?
No.
Why not?
Well, I can't see it.
Of course you can't see it, it's undetectable.
I can't smell it or feel it or hear it either.
That's because it's undetectable. What I'm asking is, can you prove it's not there?
No, I guess not.
Okay, so now that we pointed that out, do you believe that I have an undetectable monkey growing out of my butt?
No.
Why not? You can't prove it doesn't exist. You admitted that.
Well, you can't prove it exists either.
Can you prove Yahweh exists?
No, but I don't have to.
Well, that's not fair. I had to prove the undetectable monkey was real.
That's because it's ridiculous.
I think the belief in Yahweh is ridiculous.
God is not ridiculous. He's real.
Okay, prove it.
But I don't have to prove it. You prove he doesn't exist.
Shappy, you're not getting it. What I'm talking about is the burden of proof. You see, every modern religion claims that there's some sort of undetectable thing or force or being or something. They need that in order to survive. See, ancient religions claim that there was they believe in things like the sun or animism or things like that, and these things were easy to disprove, so it was kind of a dead concept. But modern religions all claim that there's something undetectable because of the philosophical problem I brought up earlier. You can't prove an undetectable thing doesn't exist. Like Lord Krishna or karma or thetans or the process involved in reincarnation. I mean, no person can believe every religious claim because they contradict each other. I mean, you don't believe in Hinduism, do you?
Hinduism is an evil religion invented by Satan to deceive people.
Well, that's what your pastor says. But millions of people believe in Lord Krishna. Do they have to prove Lord Krishna exists for you to believe in Hinduism?
They can't prove it.
Can you prove Yahweh exists?
Nobody can prove he doesn't exist.
Okay, let me get this straight. You don't believe in undetectable elephants or undetectable monkeys.
No.
And you don't believe in Krishna or Thetans or Zeus.
Nope.
Because no one's proven that these things exist.
Right.
But you say that people have to prove that Yahweh doesn't exist.
Right.
Shappy, that's special pleading. It's a logical fallacy. If we're going to say some things exist and some things don't you think we should apply the same standard for everything?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so which standard should we use? Should we say that everything that anyone claims to exist exists until somebody proves it doesn't? Or should we say that people have to prove that things exist or we won't believe them?
I guess we shouldn't believe unless it's proven.
Okay, so can you prove Yahweh exists?
No.
Can any religion prove that their God or their force exists?
No.
Okay, so the only stance a person could take that is consistent and therefore rational is humanism, right?
Right. I mean, wrong! I'll pray for you. God hates atheists. Jesus loves you. You're going to hell!
Another way to exhibit the burden of proof is an analogy called Russell's teapot. It was first proposed by the 20th century philosopher Bertrand Russell. Here's a version of the analogy. One day some astronomers are sitting around a table discussing matters of astronomy when a mechanic bursts in the room. This mechanic then exclaims, with great dogmatic confidence, "There is a teapot orbiting the space between Earth and Mars. Put it in your charts." "Interesting," says one of the astronomers. "Can you tell me the coordinates of this teapot so that we can look at it with our telescopes and verify that it's there?" Don't bother," exclaims the mechanic. "The teapot is too small for your telescopes to see it. But trust me, it's there. I feel it in my heart." Okay," says one of the astronomers, taking off his glasses and putting it in his pocket. "Thanks for stopping by." The mechanic then says, "Well, are you going to put the teapot in your charts?" "No. Until you provided us with some reason to assert the teapot exists, we're going to assume that it doesn't." The mechanic then says, "Well, you can't prove it doesn't exist." Many humanists claim that religious people lack critical thinking faculties. I don't think that's true. The most fascinating discussions that you could ever have with religious people are seeing them debunk the claims of other religions. I've seen a lot of Christians who don't seem like they have any faculties at all when it comes to looking at Christianity, and then are able to turn around and show tremendous critical thinking faculties at dissecting something like Islam. Oh, it's so obvious that when Muhammad claimed to talk to the angel Gabriel, or when Joseph Smith came to find the tablets, that they were con artists and they were just trying to manipulate and deceive people. But then when you criticize the Apostle Paul's claim to have had a vision of Jesus, these same people will say, "Well, what reason would he have to lie?" This is evidence that your conclusions on religious matters are not reasoned. They're conditioned. People misunderstand the term reasonable. They tend to think of it more like the terms smart or wise or clever, which are value judgments. The term reasonable is not a value judgment. A reasonable assertion is an assertion that you have a good reason to assert and also have no good reason to doubt. If an assertion is given without good reason, or in defiance of a reason to doubt, it is not reasonable. Because no religious proposition can be accepted using the same standard that others are rejected, there is no religious proposition that is definitively reasonable. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to challenge me to a escape debate, email me at duncanworldmedia@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.